Hey folks, today we're at Batsto Historic Site in Wharton State Forest. I'm going to try shooting some real video again. Haven't done that in a while. See, we're going to do this. We're going to do the Batsto Lake Trail. And I'm going to do the longest part of it. See, there's a short loop and a medium length loop and a longer loop. They all start and end at the same point. It's a real nice thing. Oh, look at that, huh? That's too bad. Too bad John isn't on YouTube anymore. This stuff is great. Okay, see? Wharton State Forest hiking trails. Here it is. There's the starting point. So the short loop, the red one, the medium length loop is the blue one, and the longer loop is the white one. And part of the Batona Trail follows that. There's the mileages. So let's do that. Let's do the counterclockwise loop. Now obviously I'm not going to run video for the whole 6 miles or 4 miles, whatever it is. So I'll have to turn the camera off and on. See, these are short-leaf pines here. They look just like the pitch pines. Now, it looks like a lot of massive destruction here, because there was a lot of gypsy moth damage. A lot of oak trees died. But look at this. See, if I do this, I'll never get anywhere. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad, but with the oaks gone, more pines will come in, so it should work itself out. So there's your typical Jersey Pine Barrens sugar sand. See, here's a bunch of young pines here. Okay. Now this is where the Batsto Trail comes in from over there. So we go there. So now the Batsto Trail is right on top of this trail. The Batsto Trail is the marked with the pink blazes. Runs through the whole Pine Barrens. It's a 50-mile trail. Now this dirt road is called the Batsto Washington Road, aka the Washington Turnpike. Such as it is. See, we're on the blue and white, but we're also on the Batsto. Now this area, I don't know if I ever shot video in here. This area is it's all uneven. That's because my guess is they were digging for gravel here in the last 100 years or 150 years or whatever. Okay, the trail turns this way a little bit. There's a little blackjack oak. See? This is a small, young shortleaf pine that's laying on the ground. See thousands of cones. It's funny. This wild cherry and that shortleaf pine fell together. Even though the wild cherry is over here, shortleaf pine is way over there, they fell and got caught up in each other right here and stopped short of the trail. See here? This is one of those ditches plowed by the Forest Fire Service during controlled burning. Either that or it was during a real fire. You can see the bottoms of the trees are charred. Our Forest Fire Service in New Jersey does a lot of controlled burning in the Pine Barrens. It's a very good thing because the Pine Barrens needs fire, and if you do the controlled burning, then the big fires that are dangerous don't happen. Sorry about that. I got cut off in mid-sentence because I ran out of memory on the memory stick. Today's actually a different day because I didn't have extra memory with me, but we picked up right where we left off, same trail. And today the sky is actually better. It's a perfect sky. Cones on that thing, huh? Yeah, I got a perfect sky now. It's amazing. Yeah, it's almost 3 p.m. So it's a little later in the day than it was when we were at this point yesterday, but that's okay. Most amazing sky. It's funny, I was talking about controlled burning. I can smell smoke right now. They're doing a controlled burn somewhere. It's a bit windy, so I'm a little surprised, but they know what they're doing. I'm not used to shooting video and talking while I'm hiking. But I normally take a zillion pictures. But I've hiked this several times and I don't need to take more pictures. Although pictures of these pines would be great. I'm using the Sony camera. It's a cyber shot. Hold on a second. I almost forgot what kind it was. Yeah, CyberShot DSC P200. A little windy, you can probably hear it. Looking at T-berry. It turns red for the fall and winter, and then it turns green again. And all of it doesn't turn. So it's kind of like cranberries. See, now here, this is where the blue trail turns off and makes a loop back to Batsto. And we continue on the white trail here, which, as I said earlier, is coincident with part of the Batsto trail. According to the sign, the map sign back there, the white trail loop is 4 miles. It's a good distance. I could stand a longer trail, but 4 miles is good. Now, as you know, I'm sure you know, this is Wharton State Forest, Burlington County, New Jersey, right in the heart of the Pine Barrens. The Wharton State Forest's acreage is up to over 122,000 now. Man, what a perfect sky. I bet you John is hiking somewhere. I wish he could watch these. I guess he can, but if it's I don't know if he canceled his YouTube account or just went private. If you don't have an account, you can't comment, I guess. Can't leave comments. It's been a long time since I didn't have an account. Now, we're doing the clockwise loop of this trail, which means we start, you know, parallel to the Batsto River and lake, but not next to it. And then further up the trail, it curves to the left, then goes right up to the river and lake, and then starts following it back to Batsto. Pitch pine, right? Yeah. Sometimes I have trouble telling myself. So today, I started the video yesterday, I believe. Today is the President's Day holiday. It's Monday, February 20. Got about 3 weeks till the Lines on the Pines event. I don't know how many of the excuse me, I don't know how many of the people outside YouTube, within YouTube I mean, are familiar with that. If you're outside New Jersey, you wouldn't be going to it, but just stepped over that. The Lines on the Pines. Ooh, battery's dying, but I do have another one. Lines on the Pines is an event where local Pine Barrens authors and website owners and artists get together. That's Pixie right there, by the way. The local authors and artists and website owners get together and share with the public. It's a really good event. I think this is the 7th one now. That's a short-leaf pine. And that one is. I'm using a 2 gigabyte memory stick. Man, I feel like shooting the whole way. It's so beautiful. I have 2 spare memory sticks with me and a spare battery. Pine tree that fell over in a storm. Really nice. Up here in the wilderness. Alright, I better stop and change this battery. Okay, fresh battery is in, and we're moving. I have seen 4 gigabyte memory sticks for these Sony CyberShot cameras, but I don't have one. Biggest I have is 2 gig. I have 3 batteries for this camera, but one of them I accidentally left it in my pants pocket and it went through the washer and dryer. Now it won't charge, but I still have 2 of them. See, here we lost a couple of oaks to gypsy moths, but the pines are doing just fine, so it's good. Let's have a look at the oak leaves. Got blackjack oak there, we got black oak. Every time I come here, almost every time, there's a lot of cars at the end of the parking lot where the trails start, and then I find nobody out here hiking. I don't know where they are. If they were in the village, they'd be parked at the other end of the parking lot. Look at that moss. So cool. Now, I'm not shooting in macro or anything, but you could probably see that. So, we're going to have a long video here. And I have unlimited video length on YouTube now. I think I do. Yeah. Now, like I said, the pink blazes are for the Batsto trail. That's going to veer away from this trail later, further up. Now, earlier in the video, I made a mistake. And I said the Batsto trail goes through the whole Pine Barrens. It does not. I don't know why I said that. It's only 50 miles. It can't possibly go through the whole Pine Barrens. It goes through Bass River, Wharton, let's see, Bass River State Forest, Wharton State Forest. I think it goes through some of the Franklin Parker Preserve. Maybe not. And then it goes into Brendan Burns State Forest, formerly known as Lebanon State Forest. It is 50 miles. One day maybe I'll hike it. Of course you can't do it in a day, but someday I'll hike it. Yeah, put this up here so you can see that sky. It's dark down here compared to up there. Here's a blackjack oak. A lot of those in here. Little ones. See what this says. I guess it says I have 2 minutes of running time left. Recording time. That's weird. These trails are well marked. Now I highly recommend this Batsto Lake Trail. We haven't even gotten to the lake yet, but you'll see that. We're also going to see right before we get to the lake, we'll see a desert-like area with small trees. Huh. Never saw that before. There's a funny little witch's broom up there. It's cool. I left my other camera in the car. Figured I wouldn't be taking pictures. Okay, I've put a fresh memory stick in, and we're further along now. Crossing a dirt road right here, sand road. We're further along now. Getting closer to the lake. Post oak. Post oak and blackjack together. A little 30 yards back I saw some Spanish oak. The Spanish oak is actually much more common up here in the heart of the pines than I had previously thought. It's everywhere in the southern pine barrens, but even up here it's common. Spanish oak is also called southern red oak. Beautiful moss. Lately I've been doing slideshows. I've just been taking pictures on my hikes. No video. And see, there's Spanish oak right there. So some of these trees right here, Spanish oak trees. So I've been taking pictures and shooting no video. And now when I take pictures on my hikes, I'm taking pictures, you know, treetop scenes, leaves on the ground, different kinds of oak leaves, the mosses and lichens, some of the plants that still can be seen, and of course places like over at the lake. Then there's scenes like that, and I take pictures of the trail itself, you know, looking ahead or behind, and of the trail markers to show what it looks like to be on the trail. So then I put all the pictures together in a Windows slideshow, and now when people watch my videos or my slideshows, they should be able to get a good picture of what it's like on these trails. I've been to Parvin State Park in Salem County, Bass River State Forest, Brendan Byrne State Forest, the Franklin Parker Preserve, Wharton State Forest right here, where else? Can't think of other places right now. Oh, the Eldora Nature Preserve down in Cape May County. I forget where else, but if you've seen the slideshows, then you know. Some blackjack out there. See, the Pine Barrens here in New Jersey covers all or portions of 7 counties. Small portions of Monmouth County, a lot of Ocean County, and a lot of Burlington County. All of Atlantic County, basically. Parts of Camden County, Gloucester County. A lot of Cape May County. A lot of Cumberland County. And small portions of Salem County. And then there's the Pine Barrens outliers. Scattered around north and west and southwest of the Pine Barrens. Here's another sand road. We're still on the White Trail, and we still have the Batona Trail here with us. Well, while I'm shooting video, it seems the trail seems longer than it is. Pitch pine. Here's one the top broke off. It's hanging. When you get down into Cape May County, in the Pine Barrens down there, you can actually find loblolly pines. They're actually native down there. Elsewhere, it's pitch pine, shortleaf pine, and Virginia pine. Pitch pine outnumbers the others. I think this is going to be a long video. Can't zoom while I'm shooting video. I know with newer cameras you can. This thing actually shoots good video. But there's dust particles on my sensor, so I think we're going to see black spots up there on the blue sky. Because there's 2 of these cameras that I have that have that problem. They've been dropped on the ground, and I didn't have cases for them. I have a case now for this, but it's too late once the sensor gets dirty. Now, over there is a witch's broom, but the sun's over there, so I can't really look. Blackjack oak all over the place. There's your classic shape of a blackjack oak leaf. Yeah, I can smell the smoke. They're controlled burning somewhere. They always do it right up until when they have to stop. Because when conditions are favorable, you know, when it's not too dangerous to do it, then they do it. But you don't want to do it right after it's rained, because then everything would be too wet. It's got to be able to burn without being dangerous. Check this out. Hold on. Oh man. Now that's where my knee problems show up. I stepped in a hidden hole right there. Tiny little witch's broom on the tree trunk. See, now here's one of those ditches. They have a special tractor and plow for making those ditches. They do it during controlled burning, and they do it during fires, I guess. Wildfires. Okay. See the angled paint blazes? That means the trail is turning. Okay, here's the point where the Batsto trail veers off. Continues that way. See, here it is on the end of the sign. 25 miles to Brendan Burn State Forest. And we're going this way. See? So now we'll be getting close to the lake. Well, there's a classic post oak leaf right there, next to a classic blackjack oak leaf. Okay, we just did 2 miles. Got 2 to go. This is all cedar swamp right there. Unfortunately, the sun is to our right. Now, if the sun was to our left, then we wouldn't have any trouble walking out towards the lake, which we're going to be getting near soon. Cute little seedling. Just looking at the lichen here. There's tar lichen there and reindeer. You see, here in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey, the lichen and moss will grow on anything and everything, as long as it's horizontal or near horizontal. If something is left alone long enough, it'll get covered with lichen and or moss. It's just the way it is. Yeah, it's a beautiful pitch pine right here. Like that one over there. Oh, yeah, John needs to see this video. There's a blackjack oak leaf, half the size of my shoe. There's the river, the Batsto River. You know, the Batsto is a fork of the Mullica River, a branch. This is a wet area or a damp area, so there's a lot of sphagnum moss. And there's a whole bunch of little Spanish oak leaves. Well, I'm glad the wind is blowing a little bit, because it's too warm out here. It's in the 40s. I think it was 41 when I left the house. See, the trail markers are on these flat plastic stakes or painted on the trees. The plastic stakes are good, except if there's a forest fire or a controlled burn, then the stakes melt unless you pull them first. That would be a pain in the neck too. Yeah, I'll conserve memory. I'll start shooting. I'll stop here, start shooting a little further. Wow, look at that, huh? Look at how many cones are on that tree. I'm zoomed out a little bit. Sugar sand, tar lichen. Alright, you see this? A damp spot on the trail where there's a little bit of water near the surface. Flowing from over there through here. There, they put a pipe under the trail. See, there's a little bit of water. sphagnum moss. And there's a white cedar. Here's a baby white cedar. It won't go very far though because it's on top of that pipe. But see, wherever the ground is wet enough on a permanent basis or a semi-permanent basis, you'll find white cedars. See, the Batsto River is out there. The trail gets a lot closer to the river further up. Yeah, I could hike anywhere, but I do enjoy the marked trails a lot more. Now, seems like the top of that pine right there is tending towards being like a witch's broom. Yeah, it is. Now all this is sheep laurel. It's related to mountain laurel. It's one of the heaths. Blueberries and cranberries are heaths also. Now these are not heaths at all. They're hollies. It's called inkberry holly. The berries are black. And you can tell there's no spines on the leaves, no thorns. Yeah, it's too bad. The sun is over there, pointed right at us over the river. One of our favorite oak leaves. Man, perfect blue sky. Could be a little colder. Otherwise, it's great. See, now we're walking in this direction. We're going to meet up with the blue trail again. And then we're going to meet up with the red trail. And at that point, it'll be a quarter mile back to the car. See, here's another wet area with a pipe under the road. Now here we have swamp maples. Swamp maples and no white cedars. Sometimes that's the case. There's a sour gum. Sour gum is also called black gum. A lot of post oak right here. I just love oaks. Even though I love the pines, I love oaks too. Here we go, turkey beard. I know there's a lot of it along this trail. This one, here's some really good ones. See, here's the old flower stalk. Turkey beard is a lily. 2 more there. 2 more there. Yeah, there's a lot of turkey beard along this trail. Okay, just changed the memory stick again. I'm really shooting a lot of video here. Tar lichen. It's called that because of its resemblance to a tar. There's another turkey beard over there too. There. Now this camera takes a Memory Stick Pro. My Canon camera takes SD memory. Which are actually smaller. And I've seen 4 gigabyte SD, Memory Stick Pro cards, but I never bought one. I should have. And right now I can't spend a lot of money. And I'm owed a lot of money. But I don't have much right now. Almost nothing. Again. It's a long story. Some of you know about that. Why I'm owed a lot of money. Okay. This tree is severely damaged. But obviously still alive. There's another wet area, damp area. There's a large, can you see it? You might not be able to see it. Right here. A very large blueberry bush. That's high bush blueberry. That's another thing. In the damp ground, you'll find high bush blueberries. Very common. Okay, now, see this? It means the trail's turning. See, here's where we pick up the blue trail again, which is coming from over there. So now we're back to walking on white and blue together. Ooh, walking right into the sun. Now this little hill right here is kind of desert-like, with small trees. Just beautiful. Here's this classic thing that the pitch pines do. With branches coming out of the tree right just at or below ground level. Yep, that's a branch. One thing I don't like is walking into the sun. Here's our markings that say the trail is turning. If there was a sign there, I didn't see it. Said something about the mileage probably. So we've probably got a mile to go. Fantastic. Fantastic, as the doctor says on some of the newer Doctor Who episodes. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm a Doctor Who fan. I have been for a long time. Although, the series came out the year I was born, so obviously I wasn't watching it from the beginning. That year being 1963. Trying to... Alright, there's a good... I just wanted to show you that pine right there. We're getting close to the lake. See, the Batsto Lake is the Batsto River dammed up. Here, I'll walk you to the water's edge. So the village is out that way. Here's a little white cedar. That way is the interior, and that way the interior of Wharton State Forest. There's another turkey beard right there, and some little ones here. Bunch of little, white cedars right here. You guys are going to have one long video to watch. There's a really good size mountain laurel. I know Shane's Pine Barrens videos are good and long. So this one's going to be long. Okay, here's something of interest along the trail. It's called trailing arbutus. I think the flowers are pink. Can't remember. So that's a spring flower. I'm definitely going to have to come back and hike this trail in the spring. Because I've never seen trailing arbutus in bloom. There's some right next to a turkey beard plant. See, the arbutus is all along here. And there's Pixie that has little white flowers. So trailing arbutus and Pixie and some turkey beard together, and lots of teaberry. There's the lake out there. Okay, here's where we pick up the red trail. We have a 1/4 mile to go.